Colonoscopy is the best screening test and the best preventative test for colon and rectal cancer. Every colorectal cancer is unnecessary because it all could have been prevented if that polyp that caused it had been removed. So then the question is, why is there so much colon and rectal cancer being diagnosed every day in this country? It's because patients don't go and get their colonoscopies when their family doctors recommend it. Patients are scared of colonoscopy because they're scared of what could be found. They don't want to know that they have a cancer. They don't want to know that they have a polyp. But this is very much like an ostrich putting its head in the sand. It's not very helpful for your health to just ignore the risks of colon and rectal cancer and pretend that they're not going to happen to you and not get a colonoscopy. Some patients are scared of the exam itself because sometimes it has a bad reputation. It can be painful, it can be uncomfortable, and it can have complications. Sometimes patients can have their colon perforated during colonoscopy, but this happens once every 10,000 cases. It's very uncommon. Sometimes there's bleeding after a colonoscopy, especially when a polyp has been removed. This is uncommon too and always treatable. Colonoscopy can be made comfortable by appropriate doses of sedation. My patients tell me that the worst part of the examination is the bowel preparation. I've had 2 colonoscopies myself, and I agree with that. Unfortunately, there's no shortcut to washing the stool out of the colon. We have to have a clean colon when we do colonoscopy, otherwise we can't see, and there's really no point in it. There's only one way to get the stool out of the colon, and that's to wash it out. And there's only really one way to wash it out, and that's to drink something that will wash through the colon and clean everything out. Unfortunately, the bowel preps don't taste particularly good because they have to be formulated in such a way that the body doesn't absorb any of the fluid that you drink and doesn't excrete any fluid over and above what you drink. And so the electrolyte content of the bowel preps is calculated to make the fluid just wash straight through our systems. So we have to hold our noses. We have to realize that this is going to take a couple of hours of not very comfortable time and get it done in the interests of our health.